Hey, it's Tim, and welcome to Focus Friday. So it's the beginning of September, and for many, this year has not gone according to plan. But there's still time to get your plan done. Now, one of the most crucial things to understand about hitting your goals and creating a plan that works is this concept of results versus outcomes. So a result is fixed. It's a moment in time. It's where you decided to keep score about your work. Outcome is a living thing. It can be adjusted and changed, and it's intricately and inextricably related to your process and what you put into your process. So as you adjust those variables, those inputs, you can change the outcome versus results, which are fixed. And many of us are results thinkers. They think a plan is, well, I'm at $500,000 and I want to be at $600,000. So my plan is to land $100,000 more in business. Well, that's not a plan. That's a delta. And so what often happens when people think that they've made a plan, they'll be looking at this $100,000 and working opportunistically towards it. And, sort of deducting every time they make a sale, they'll take a chunk off and feel like they're getting closer to their goal. But that's not how it works. So if you have a $100,000 delta and you want that to be your outcome, you create a process to make that outcome happen. And the process is full of things like activities and resources and events. And you've got to sort of manage those things so that you get your outcome. And that is enormously powerful when you are trying to figure out how to get from where you are to where you want to go, because you can't white knuckle your way to growth. You've got to have a system and not a closed system. So closed system thinking, which is exactly what we're taught in high school and college for the most part, is closed system thinking, which is you do this and then that happens. That's a closed system. You need to flip your head into open systems thinking, which is I have a machine and the outcome changes based on what I put into the machine. If I put in more cold emails and better offer, what's the outcome? So your machine is this set of mechanical things that happen that react to the environment in which the environment and quality of the inputs you give it to create the outcome. And so you have got to start thinking about open systems where the inputs and the outcomes change rather than delta and results. Because results are a fixed moment in time. They're when you decided to keep score and you can't change them. But inputs and outcomes, when you put the right inputs into a machine, you get the desired outcomes. And this can help you, my friends, change your thinking from incremental growth to exponential growth. And down here in the description somewhere, you'll see that I've put a link to a product that's a training that I've put together specifically around this topic, because I've seen so many of my clients struggle with this idea of this results versus input, outcomes, and process, that I've decided I'm making a 4-video training around it, along with some worksheets that will help you open up the idea to exponential rather than incremental, just by changing the scale, quality, and type of inputs you put into your machine. I'm pretty excited about it. So I hope you check it out. But remember, it's September of 2020. You can make your goals happen for 2020 with the right set of inputs and outcomes because if you're thinking about results, those are fixed. Inputs and outcomes are controllable. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great weekend.